the bicycle, surrounded by members of our community. As was the case when the ride began at the Cow Palace 7 days ago, this bicycle has no rider. It represents those we've lost to HIV and AIDS. As this riderless cycle passes you, please take the hands of those around you. As our connection builds, it symbolizes our strength, not only to remember, but to come together to ensure that the lives we've lost are not lost in vain. Our riderless cycle is escorted by people who share the common bond of AIDS life cycle. Michael Mellett, a member of the Positive Peddlers, has just completed his 7th ride and continues to show the world that his HIV status does not define who he is or what he can accomplish. This was Jen Burton's first AIDS life cycle, and she took this huge physical challenge and was a top fundraiser because she wants to see the end of HIV and AIDS in her lifetime. Darla Bratton started off years ago as a rider to honor friends lost to AIDS. Since 2004, she's been a dedicated roadie who wants to help dissolve the worldwide stigma and ignorance of this epidemic. And Alan Valdez, who 17 years ago made a promise to his ex-boyfriend Jake that he'd get involved in the rides. Alan has just completed his 20th and final ride to fight AIDS, and I think we can all agree that he's kept his promise and helped change the world. Following the riderless cycle is Shelley Goodman. The Goodman family raised nearly $1 million to help create the LA Gay and Lesbian Center's Jeffrey Goodman Special Clinic, named in honor of Shelley's son, and this year celebrating its 20th year of service to the community. Now that you've ridden and worked side by side all week long, you're in a different place today, and it's important for us to recognize that HIV and AIDS, the demons which brought us all together, are also in a different place. Once an almost certain death sentence, now awareness, testing, and advanced medications have made HIV and AIDS manageable for many. So while at the beginning of your journey this bicycle had no rider to solely represent those we've lost, today we continue a new tradition as Megan, who is 11, and the daughter of Rida Laura Sage, gets in the saddle. As she pedals, she moves us forward toward the end of this epidemic. She represents the bright hope that we are getting ever closer to a world in which no person, child, or adult has to worry about HIV or AIDS. This is a world which can exist because of communities like this, because of people like you. Let's join together in a moment of solidarity as we remember those we've lost and rededicate ourselves to seeing the end of HIV and AIDS in our lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO